A little bit of Henny got poured in my cup. A little bit of wax got thrown in my blood.
Guys, what is up? Welcome to another episode of Maximilian Must Know. This is going to be a collection video. I left you guys off a few months back at episode number 20. We went through fragrance 500 and then I slowed down for a minute. In my journey, I am up to about fragrance 570. So I have another 3 of these to film. Today we're going to get through fragrances 501 through 525, or 500 I think actually, through 525. People who are longtime subscribers know that I like to go through 25 at a time as I add them to my collection, and I used to do that super quickly. Definitely takes longer now, not buying at the rate that I used to, but I got 25 to go through with you guys today, so let's just get right to it. First one up, from the house of Carolina Herrera, did a review of this guy. This is CH Man Privé. This is one of their newer releases in the CH series. I thought it was okay, nothing special. I think the original CH is better, you know, that sort of sugarcane and leather. This one is like a boozy, citrusy, sort of gourmand, and it's sort of like, I feel like they could have renamed this one CH Privé Parfum or Parfum, and maybe gotten a little more hype behind it, since that's what everyone seems to be doing. For me, it's just an okay fragrance. It's certainly nothing to go crazy about. I know there was a little bit of hype behind this one. I don't think it's anything that special. Next one up, I do think is that special. This is from the house of David Yurman. Of course, I did a review on this one as well. This is David Yurman. This is the special edition, 80p, just a gorgeous flacon, unbelievably heavy. You could definitely kill someone with this. This is almost like Tuscan leather with some oud in there. It's got that berry note, it's got leather, it's got some funky woodiness. The bottle is just ridiculous, and I think you could get this one for like $35, so definitely don't sleep on this one. Next one up is going to be from the house of Davidoff. Should have a review on this one coming if it's not already up. This one is called The Brilliant Game. The bottle meant to look like poker chips. Extremely mediocre. Not the worst that I've smelled from Davidoff, not the best. Sort of just in that middle range. Again, it's just sort of like a darker fragrance. Everyone's sort of going to like tonka and trying to do lavender, and I'm not sure if this one has lavender in it, but it's just like a darker fragrance. To me, it's sort of a take on 1 Million. It's got that fruitiness to it. Very uninspired and unimpressive fragrance by Davidoff. This one is one that actually I saw on I think it was Neiman Marcus website, had these for like $20, and this one is called Blake by Bloke, and the notes look super interesting. There was some gourmand notes in this one, and when I actually ordered it, they sent me a different fragrance. I thought I was ordering a different fragrance, not the one called Blake. And it turns out this is just a cedar bomb. I have a review coming on this one as well. I believe it's the, well, I actually don't want to give too much away, but let's just say I wasn't hugely impressed by this one. I complained to Neiman Marcus. It was either Neiman Marcus or Nordstrom, and they gave me all my money back and told me to just keep the bottle, which I did. So Blake by Bloke or Bloke by Blake, doesn't matter. It's not the best thing in the world either way. This one is from the Nest Body and Soul series. Extremely impressed by this series. I own 5 of these. This is the last one, and I couldn't find this one at Neiman Marcus, so I actually went out of my way to order this one from eBay. I think I paid like $30, and I think it's still well worth it. This one is called Moroccan Amber, and this is easily the darkest in this series. This is a beautiful heliotrope note, so if you like that sort of almondy floral component that heliotrope brings, check this one out. It's still light enough that you could wear this one when it's sort of warm out, but also substantial, more substantial than like the grapefruit or the orange blossom or the moss and mint, or some of the other, the pear and wasabi. This one definitely has more to it than those. Great release. This whole series is really good, and even though these are only body sprays, they perform really well. Definitely better than some EDTs, and probably better than some EDPs, to be 100% honest with you guys. This is one I did a review on. This is Michael Kors, not the reformulation. Just don't really like this one. It has a cigarette vibe to it for me for some reason. I know a lot of people don't get that. I do. You know, what can I say? It's just my opinion. And so it's definitely get that dried fruit and tobacco thing. It's just, to me, has like an ashy vibe that I don't really like. You know, maybe as I keep wearing it, I'll grow more accustomed to it. So far, just not a big fan of this guy. This one I am a big fan of. This is from Andy Towers' Flash collection. Man, I just think this collection is one of the best things going. This is the first thing I bought in it. Incense Flash. And to me, this is the best. These are the best deals in perfume right now. 30 ml of Tower Juice for $63, I think. This is a hardcore incense fragrance, spice, incense, woods, extremely liturgical. Lasts a long time. Really just smells like burning incense. Great quality. You know, Tower does his incense fragrances really, really well, and he did a really great one here for under $100. Now the next three, I got all of them in a little, you know, like a little box at TJ Maxx. I was actually really only going for this one, which is Stetson Original. Definitely trying to add on to my old school collection of fragrances. I love Stetson. It's just sort of got that Old Spice aroma. It's a little bit more ambery than Old Spice. Old Spice is definitely a lot more heavy on the spice. This is sort of more heavy on the wood. So, and then the other two that came with it was I think just 15 mLs of Stetson Black, which I really haven't tried yet. I'm not going to lie to you, but this is supposed to be a dark version of Stetson. And then Stetson Caliber, which actually some people compare to Fahrenheit. I actually have to give it a real try and let you guys know if that's true. So that's the first 10, 500 through 510. Let's continue with 510 through 520, and then we'll do the last 5. All right, guys, next up, fragrances 510 through 520. First up, we have one from Gabriella Sabatini. Yes, the tennis player, believe it or not. This is going to be being reviewed by me pretty soon, I would say. And this one's called Devotion. And the reason I went out of my way to grab this one is because this is on that Base Notes Top 500 Modern Fragrances of All Time. I was super surprised to see this one on it, but it was cheap. I think it was like $20 online. So I went for it. It's really good. It reminds me a little bit of like Yohji Yamamoto for Pour Homme. It's got that sort of like licoricey thing going on. Good fragrance. Review will be coming on this one soon. Next up for Cartier, I think I have a review on this. One of the newer ones from their Eau de Cartier series. This one is just Vetiver Bleu. I know it's not the newest. The newest is obviously Eau de Parfum. Cartier did an Eau de Parfum. Huge surprise. Everyone's definitely doing that, but they did one as well. So I copped that. This was sent to me, did a video on this one. This one is Oriente from RPL Parfum. This is really nice. If you like Aqua Universalis Forte, you'll probably dig this one as well, because this sort of has that laundry cleanliness to it. It's got some citrus in there as well. To me, it reminds me of fresh laundry. It lasts a really long time. If you're a fan of Aqua Universalis Forte, give this one a look. It's pretty good, and it's not as expensive. This also sent to me by the house. I think we have a bunch of these were actually sent to me by the fragrance house. Love this one, guys. This one is from the house of Nejma, and this is Nejma number 7, and this is just gourmand lover's dream, coconut cocoa oud. Really good, really different take on oud. It's almost like a tropical gourmand oud. I know Montal has started to do that, but Nejma definitely has been doing it for some time. This is a really interesting house that I recommend you guys take a look at if you haven't already. This one is Nejma number 7. It's actually my favorite from the entire collection. This also sent to me from the house. This is from Noma Terra. I did a video on this one. This one is Datura, New Orleans. If this is sort of a Datura fragrance. Datura is a white floral, but this has gourmand notes in it as well. So there's coffee in this one. There's some sandalwood. There's tonka. It's really nice. It's a white floral gourmand. It lasts for a really long time. It's also very unique. I'm so sorry about that fucking noise in the background. It's just notifications I have set that I can't figure out how to turn off, and it's stupidly annoying. So I do apologize. So Datura, New Orleans by Nomatera. This one I did a review on. This is from the house of Remy Latour. This is their oud fragrance. I think it's black oud. And this one smells a lot like Musk Ravageur by Frederic Malle, not Tobacco Vanille. This is cloves, and tonka, and tobacco, and it's really strong. It's really long lasting, and I would definitely recommend looking at this if you like fragrances like Musk Ravageur and don't want to drop that Frederic Malle money. The next one is from the house of L'Artisan Parfumer, one of their newest ones. This one is Noir Exquise. Did a video on this one. This one is sort of meant to smell like a gourmand, like fireplace fragrance. It's got like chestnuts, roasted chestnuts, and vanilla and chocolate. And it kind of reminds me a little bit of New York for All by Bond Number 9, but it's definitely a little more refined, I think. Smells a lot like Fireplace by Mason Martin Margiela, the replica series. If that interests you, I would definitely only get one of these. One of the two, I mean. And then the next three are all from Ulrich Lang. So Aperture, which is a wonderful fragrance. Aperture sort of has aldehydes in it, and just a bunch of florals and citrus. Really, really good. Lightscape is a galbanum fragrance with violet and iris, perfect for the spring and summertime. And then Anvers 2 is sort of, I'm trying to think. Let me actually catch a spray. I just want to make sure I give you the right info on this one. Yeah, this to me sort of smells like a L'Homme flanker a little bit. It reminds me a little bit of L'Homme, but really good. I like the original Anvers better because it's darker, but this one's really good as well. All these Ulrich Lang fragrances, don't sleep on these. These are exceptional fragrances. I'm going to do reviews on each one separately. So guys, that's 410 through 420. We're going to 510 through 520. We're going to finish it off with 520 through 525. 1 second. All right, guys, let's finish this one up with fragrances 520 through 525. The first one is from the fragrance house Black is Black, New Perfumes. This one is called Modern Oud. If there's any oud in this, synthetic or real, I will gladly donate my collection to a homeless person. I don't believe it. This is awful. Don't buy into the hype. I bought the first Black is Black. I was minorly impressed. My dumbass bought the next three that I saw. Black is Black Sport, some other Black is Black, and this piece of shit. Black is Black Modern Oud. These are all fucking awful with the exception of the original. This one is not awful. You know, I own a few David Beckham scents, and I'm not proud of it. But I don't discriminate. And this one was also in the Base Notes 500 Best Modern Perfumes. This one is Intense Instinct. Who fucking cares? It's actually not that bad, though. It's really, really fruity, and it lasts a good amount of time, and it was $10. And I was buying something from Beauty Spin, and I just wanted to get free shipping or some shit like that, and so I added this one. Not bad. Next one, also from that Base Notes list, and this one I just saw in TJ Maxx. This is Antonio Banderas's Golden Secret. Smells a lot like 1 Million. Some people think it's better than 1 Million. I think it's sort of the same thing as 1 Million. I don't know. It's fine. Nothing exciting. Nothing bad either. Next one, you guys know. Love this one. Maybe my favorite cold weather scent right now from the House of Raja. This is obviously Amber Extrait. Got this when they were having that blowout sale, getting rid of all their extraits. And then finally, a pleasant surprise from TJ Maxx for once. This is United Scents of America, and this is New Jersey. And this is supposed to smell like a fair in the fall, and so you've got like candied apple, definitely getting a cold. You've got candied apple here, you've got vanilla, candy floss, popcorn. Really, really good. Reminds me a little bit of like Zing. Well, actually not Zing, because this is more apple-y, but just definitely has that feel of like those carnival circus-y scents where there's a lot of gourmand stuff going on. Lasts really well, has a great buttery note in it as well. So guys, there you go. That is the collection 425, 525. I don't know why I keep saying 525 through 550. End of summer, we'll go through. Actually, I'm so sorry, guys. This is 5 through 525. My mind is just not there today. We will do 525 through 550 at the end of the summer, and then do 550 through 575 in the fall or winter. Guys, hope you enjoy these. Sorry if I rushed through this one. I just have a lot going on, and now that I've rearranged my fragrances, it's become a lot harder to grab 25 at a time. But I know you guys like these collection videos, so try to do it for you guys. All right, see you again later this week with more videos. Guys, you already know what it is. My name is Maximilian.
Yo, so ruthless, low gooses, car ruthless, queen smoothest, clean rugers, cream movers, fiend soothers. I'm a G-so, I'm a C-do, in the bistro with the heat low. Niggas need blow, got a mean flow in the street, so I'm back. Coke phone popping, plus the weed block hopping, plus my fam still rocking, so I can't stop shopping. All Gucci, everything.